Thanks for logging on to SNN Local News 6 Weather First Facebook forecast. I'm meteorologist Josh Dell looking at our weather today, and we're going to have another wet one, no doubt about that. We have a boundary to our north. There's tropical moisture coming up from the south. It can't go north of that boundary because the boundary is acting like a brick wall, so it gets ushered off towards the northeast, and we're going to continue to have that wet weather come off the Gulf of Mexico. So scattered showers and storms that continue to ride in from the Gulf of Mexico, spilling out right now, so some of us are experiencing those raindrops at this time. And at times those storms are going to produce some very heavy downpours and some lightning strikes. So if you hear the sound of thunder, that means lightning is close by and you really should take shelter immediately. So once again, looking at the boundary, pretty well defined here, and the tropical moisture comes up from the south, can't go northward. It's like hitting a brick wall, so it gets ushered off towards the northeast, and once again it spills itself out over the sun coast, making it not so sunny for the sun coast today. Our high tops out at 90, that's average, but once again on and off scattered showers and storms, and some could be on the heavy side for this Tuesday. Now the culprit is this unorganized area of thunderstorms here in the Gulf of Mexico, and this moisture is being dragged up to the north, and once again it gets picked up by the upper level steering winds out of the southwest and gets ushered off towards the northeast on top of Florida. However, this unorganized area of thunderstorms could migrate into the Gulf of Mexico and potentially develop into something tropical. I say potentially because, first of all, the upper level steering winds are out of the southwest and they're quite strong, so that's wind shear for you. So if this migrates into the Gulf of Mexico, the upper level winds are strong. With the wind shear going on, it probably won't develop into anything. But if that changes, then yes, potentially this system could grow into something tropical, but don't worry, it doesn't look like it's going to go towards Florida. Probably will go towards Louisiana or Texas. However, we could get whiplash from some of the moisture coming our way. Now, there is a new tropical storm out here in the Atlantic Basin. This is Katia. It was just developed early this morning at 5 a.m. National Hurricane Center upgraded this depression into a tropical storm. Has sustained winds at 40 miles per hour with wind gusts at 52. It's moving to the west and northwest at 17 miles per hour. This could become a major hurricane. We're talking about a Category 3 hurricane within a couple of days because it's going to move over some very warm waters and the upper level wind shear is not as great over here. I've looked at some long-range computer models. There is a trough that could pick this thing up and usher it off towards the north, so it may not even get anywhere near the United States. However, if that trough's not there, it doesn't come in quick enough, and this thing continues to grow and move westward, this could be our major story as we get into the weekend and into early next week. Just something to watch. Lower 90s for our forecast day across the sun coast. It's going to be another humid one with those southwesterly winds coming off the Gulf of Mexico, but also expect those thunderstorms around the area. The boating forecast, well, not the best because we do have those storms producing some lightning strikes out there. But if you're taking your boat out, just watch out for that. Seas at 2 feet, south wind at 10, and the chop will be light today. Looking at extended outlook, lower 90s, but expect scattered storms, and they're going to be pretty widespread for the next couple of days. Thanks for logging on to SNN Local News 6 Weather First Facebook forecast. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone.